The big question is, why should we do it? Why should we build confidence without losing weight? I did not know anything. Your current body is deserving of love and attention where it is today. I have again accepted where I currently am, and I'm going to live my life. Do you want to learn how to build body confidence without losing weight? I am going to inspire you to do just that in this video. What's up, ladies? My name is Rosie, and I make content to build women over 40 confidence so that they can be comfortable in their own skin and live their best life. Let's do this. The big question is, why should we do it? Why should we build confidence without losing weight? And the answer is to love yourself now and not later. Let's get into it. Waiting until you lose the weight delays your joy and personal freedom. It took me 3 years to lose 5 pounds. Now, can you imagine missing out on all of those years? I always tell you guys, we have 20 to 30 good summers left. And I would have wasted 3 of those enjoying life. You can't do it. You have to make up in your mind, like I did, that I am going to live my life. You're going to get these rolls. You're going to get these thighs rubbing. You're going to get these cheeks jiggling. You're going to get all of this because I am not delaying my life because my body is not right. It is going to be times when you always feel like your body is not right. It's always going to be something. And you cannot just stop living in order to try to get your life back, right? Try to lose the weight. Sometimes we say that we are going to do what we're supposed to do, and we know we are not. For me, again, 3 years to lose 5 pounds. I had to figure it out in those 3 years. It took me a long time because one, I did not have a problem with weight until I got in my 40s. So with that, I had to learn what to do. I did not know what to do as far as eating right, not eating after a certain time, 8 p.m. or whatever your cutoff is. I had to learn all of that. I had to learn healthy alternatives to some of my favorite foods because I did not know anything. And imagine if, like I said, I would have put my life on pause for those 3 years, not going on vacation, not wanting to be seen in a bathing suit or all that. You cannot delay your life because it's always going to be something, and it could take you 10 years to get to where you want to be. You don't want to delay your life and living it for losing weight. Confidence built on conditions such as weight loss is fragile and often short-lived. That 5 pounds that I said, I gained that weight back probably in 3 weeks. Because right after that, my son went to NCAA. So they won their conference championship, and I was back being a basketball mom. And so that means that I was traveling from city to city for 2.5 weeks until they lost. And I was not eating good. I find myself, I can be disciplined, right? When I am in the house. As long as the stuff is not in here, I'm good. But I still need to learn how to eat right when I am on the road, even on vacation, right? So that is something that I am still trying to figure out, but it's short-lived, right? So you can't beat yourself up because you have gained the weight back. Just reset and get back to it. That is what I did. That is what I'm currently doing, right? So again, conditions like weight loss and how you are feeling, you can't go by it because your weight is constantly going to be up and down. So you don't want to focus on that. That is why when I am feeling a certain type of way about my body, I have to reaffirm myself. I say things like, this body is healthy. This body is strong. This body has carried a child. I have to remember, that it's all good. So many people would love to have a healthy body that could exercise, that could run up and down steps, that could get on a bike, because a lot of people aren't mobile. So I have to be thankful for what my body can do. Loving yourself now improves your mental health, relationships, and your quality of life. When I accepted my body, it was a huge stress reliever because I wasn't always thinking about it all the time. I'm just like, look, this is where I am right now. This is not where I want to stay. And I am just going to make the steps to get better every day, right? It made me more conscious of what I was consuming and know that the only person that could turn this around was myself. If I wanted something differently, I had to do something differently. And so that acceptance really relieved me and transformed how I looked at my body. Body confidence leads to showing up fully in all areas. Work, social settings, self-care. Since I've accepted my body, I get massages more because I want to do good things for this body because it's doing good things for me. As I said before, I am more conscious about, when I cheat, right? In my meals. I am conscious because I'm like, okay, girl, you done already had 2 this week. So it's just like holding myself more accountable because I want to eventually get to where I want to be, right? Even if it takes me another 3 years, I want to get there. So I am more conscious about it. And again, I just reaffirm myself. I'm also ready to go outside. I'm not worried about, belly, as much as I was before. I'm not worried about thighs rubbing as much as I was before. I have, again, accepted where I currently am, and I'm going to live my life. Your current body is deserving of love and attention where it is today. I want you to tell me in the comments, how are you going to treat your body better? Let me leave you with 3 what to do's. First one is mindset. Practice gratitude of what your body can do, not just how it looks. I remember I get water delivery service to my house, and I remember struggling to get that, if nobody's available, to get that 5-gallon jug of water in the house. Once I started working out with my trainer and lifting, now I lift that thing up so fast. I can tell that I am getting stronger. So that's showing gratitude, right, for my body, because at one point I couldn't do it. It was a struggle, and I can see the growth. So think about those things, not just how your body looks, but I feel like I am getting stronger. Another example was somebody was about to tell you goodbye and they may touch your shoulder or something like that. And so someone touched my shoulder. It was like, ooh. And they was like, oh, I feel the muscles. And I was just like, oh yeah. Anyway, I was kind of excited because I know progress that I have made, but it's kind of nice when sometimes someone can visually see the work you have been putting in. So again, focus on what your body can do. And sometimes you have to sit and think about it because it may not be a top of mind, but it will be a good ego boost for you to continue on the path that you are going. Language. Be aware of how you speak about your body, even in casual conversations. I used to talk mess, not to others, but internally in my head. I used to have that negative toxic voice about my body because I wanted it to be something else before I accept it. And you have to speak life into anything, right? Anything you want to see a positive result, you have to speak life into it. So I have changed that now. And I say, this body is strong. This body is healthy. I keep saying those things. And with me saying that, I treat my body as such, right? Like I said, I am more mindful of the things that I put in my body, the things that I'm doing, because I am speaking those affirmative things into existence. Presence. Dress in a way that makes you feel good in the moment, not 10 pounds lighter. Some days I'm not up for wearing form-fitted clothes, and that's okay, right? And some days I don't care. I have still accepted my body, but as you know, as women, some days you're just not feeling it. You're just not feeling your body. And that's okay, even though you have accepted it. You may be going through something and your stomach looks a little bigger than normal. I know I have gone through that on days and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. And then sometimes I'm feeling good about myself and I'm like, I don't care. So regardless of where you are on your journey, you're going to have those ups and downs about your body, but keep showing up and you will get there. It is not a race, right? You will get there when you're supposed to get there, but definitely dress for your body now. If you have to buy larger sizes to accommodate your bigger size, you have to do that. I had to do that. I had to go from being a 10 for probably 15 years. I don't know, my whole adult life. I was a size 10. And then I had to move to 12s. So I had to purchase a lot of clothes that was in that larger size. And it is what it is. When I get back down to 10, if I get to it, I'm going to be conscious. I ain't going to do it all right fast. But I may have to make some adjustments. I may have to go to the tailor to get it back. But I'm going to keep some just in case I go back up, okay? I ain't crazy. But again, it is what it is. You never know what, your body may go through. I am an emotional eater to a degree. So if something is happening that is off in my life, I may gain the weight back. It is what it is. But dress for your body today, not where you want it to be. Well, that's all I have. I hope that this was able to help somebody. So until next time, bye-bye.